Welcome to the Alma, Missouri. This is our cattle ranch, RP, episode 1. You know, we used to wake up the sound of the traffic every morning, and now we're trying to start things over, and we took our talents from behind the desk in the big city down to Alma, Missouri, and we're going to take over our uncle's farm. He left us a little bit. He passed on, and for some reason he left our name in the book. So we're going to come down here and we're going to try, see if we can get a farm going. And all we have is this truck. That's what we brought. We're going to go out to the... I missed my turn. New area to the farm, and... Hey. So we are going to drive out to old Uncle Walter, his farm that he left us, and see what all is there. I know we've had a cousin down there taking care of everything for a while, but I don't know what all we have. So we did leave the city with $100,000 to the bank, and as you can see, it's a little bit lower than that. It was fuel cost and everything to get here. So we'll get out here to the property and we're going to take a look around. I believe it's coming up here on the left. Haven't been out here in a long time, so we'll have to take a look. Yep, this sure looks like it is it. Hasn't changed very much. Welcome to the Second Chance Ranch. It's our house right here. A nice swimming pool. Looks like we got a trailer already. So we're gonna get out, walk around, and check out what we have. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. Looks like we got a corn header. We got our John Deere combine. That's nice. We got a John Deere 370 8R. A baler. A mower. Tedder. Windrower. Front attachment for the mower. Nice. Anything back here? Oh, just the corn header. These sheds opened up. It's our bean header or wheat. Nice big old trailer. What tractor is this? 3650. And we have our mixer to mix food for if we have any animals, which I don't know if we do. So right now we have 60 animals of 173 in our cow barn. Let's go out here and see if we can find any. There's a couple little babies. Meadow's looking pretty good. Nice. Couple little milk cows. Oh, we have sheep too. Nice. Sheep. Let's go see what we have. We got some horses, it looks like, as well. We probably will be getting rid of... Oh, I didn't even know we could... Let's see if they jump. You gotta jump. Alright. That was Temper. He's back in the stable. Manure pit? Is that what this is? Yep. Got anything in here that we might need? Got a seeder or a planter. Another planter. And a big old case. Puma 260. Guess we can't open those from in there. Let's see. We had that horse. All right. Let's go see what kind of field we got now. I believe we have 3 fields, so let's get over there and check them out. And I'm pretty sure we got here at the right time. We got one that's ready to be harvested already. And I think we have some chickens as well on the other side of that big silo right there. I think that's where they're at. So, let's see. Our fields, we have... Nope, that's a meadow. So we have this grass field right here. Looks like it's ready to be harvested. And this field up here. Let's just go in the map here and take a look. Be a little bit quicker. Oh, we do have some chickens. Cool. Need to get them fed. So we have some wheat. It's ready to be harvested. And corn. And our grass as well. So we are... First thing we're going to do. We're going to get started. Come down here from the city and there's no... We just got to get right to it. Got to remember how to drive all this stuff. No one here to show me anymore. Oh, Uncle Walter, he left us with some pretty nice equipment to get us started. Kind of glad that, you know, he wanted me to take this over, and he's just going to and leave me with some of this nice stuff. So we are going to be doing a little bit of cattle, and well, obviously we have sheep, chickens, and horses, but we are going to be, we'll probably end up getting rid of most of that besides our cattle. We'll be doing a little bit of beef cattle and dairy cattle. So I'm going to go ahead, get this all opened up. We'll do the headlands. And then I'll probably have a AI worker take over. All right, I'm gonna get working on this headland. Let's see if we can, how much of this we can get done. We'll see you guys here shortly. Oh, we do need to turn our straw on. We're gonna have to pick up some straw. All right, we'll see you shortly. almost all the way around the whole field for our first headland. And it's 95%, and we might make it all the way up to this end right here. I don't think so, though. We'll have to go get our cart. Got a good little start, though. Yeah, we're not going to make that. All right, let's go grab our... Take the... Why can't we open the doors from the inside? That I don't know. Can open them up from out here. Let's take our case. We'll get our cart. Go get that, and I will have a worker get on that while we pick up some straw. I also need to get somebody else, another worker helping me out cutting that grass so we can get some hay. We probably will do hay this first time, and then we will cut a bunch of silage as well our next go around. But with this first batch of this wheat right here, I'm going to go dump it in for the chickens that we have, get them fed. That'll hold them up for a while. Okay. Jump over here, and once this is done, I will get a worker. Actually, you know what? Let's grab this tractor. Go ahead and put our can't use that one. Okay, so is what we'll do. I'm gonna go ahead and put this feed bucket attach that. Go ahead and lift that up. We'll have a worker get out there. He can mow. Alright, let's get this tractor out there, hopefully. Hopefully this one has enough power. Go ahead and get our grass cut first. Okay, have fun, guy. Now, all right, put a worker on that. We're gonna go dump this off for our chickens. That up to the baler. Then I'll have the other John Deere can... let's go this way. We're going to have to find out where these chickens are at. I think they're... Yep. There they are. see what we have left here. 6,000. Cool. Let's go ahead and get this dumped off in here. Get the cartwheel down the hill. Chickens should have enough food now for a while. Alright, I'm going to get some stuff done, and I'll see you here when we start picking up some straw bales. Alright, we got our baler hooked up. Got our tedder hooked up to the little John Deere. Once they get a little head start, we will get going. With that, I'm going to go ahead and start picking up some pick it up, turn on the baler here. Alright, here we go. I'm going to turn on a little time lapse, and while we do this, There's a guy tedding back behind, so hopefully they don't have any mistakes or anything. We're obviously picking up straw, and then we got a worker over there doing combine. getting this wheat cut. And right now we're sitting at 14 bales of straw, so it's pretty good. Looks like we're gonna have to go pick up another tank over here. He's full. We're getting quite a bit off of this field, not as much as I was expecting. So I'm happy with that. But we got our first full tank, 38,000 liters. And there was still a little bit left. Not a whole bunch. But we gave him enough room to get that all filled, so probably to cut the rest of it, and then we'll dump it off. We're almost done with the baling of the straw. We do have a lot of baling, but we'll get this off, and looks like our worker's done mowing as well, so go ahead and fold that one. We'll put this stuff up. Our guy's over there tedding. He should be starting his passes now, so hopefully he gets all that done, and we'll get this guy going with the windrower. We'll be getting some hay pretty quick. Gotta get all this put back up. Alright, let's go get him started over here, and then it'll be time to finish that straw and start working on this grass field. Alright, we are finally at our last row of straw, and we're sitting at 43 bales right now. So probably have about 46, 45, 46. And then we will pick these up. I think our next episode we will end up baling up the hay. I really need to get some of the hay baled up so we can get the horses fed. So maybe I'll bale up a couple, just a little bit of that, and take a few of the for our cattle. And well, cattle are okay, they got a meadow, but it doesn't look like the sheep go off the meadow. When I looked, it said 0%. So let's take a look. Probably have to save real quick, and then we will come up here to some big old field. That's a big field. Chickens are fed, so they're good. Cattle, they have their meadow. They have 8,000 liters. Sheep, they have meadow, but it doesn't show. And I might just get rid of these cattle or horses, because I don't know anything about the horses. I don't even know what they eat. Haven't really did any horses on this game. So we'll go ahead and pick this up right here, this last little bit. Alright, it's our last one. Still need to get our harvester moved back to the barn. So before we do that, let's get... Why didn't you didn't even finish, dude? He missed 2 whole rows, so I'll knock those out, I guess, real quick. 3 rows, it looks like. So the job was done. So this tractor is not... We're going to have to put that as a priority, have a third big tractor, because this is not... This one's not it. Yeah, but this one we should just be using as a... Up at the farm. And while that's going, we need to come in here. We're going to get a bale spike. Okay. So we had to get that so we can move some things around. And then this big open field, we will just pretty much, I think I'm going to... We might buy ourselves a... How the heck do we get out of this driveway here? Get him out to the main road and we'll send him on his way. Where's he at? Right there. Set destination. Where's the store? Right here. Alright. He's on his way. So I'm going to go get a couple hay bales picked up. Or baled up. And then we will get our trailer to come pick all this straw up. So while I'm getting this few bales of hay wrapped up. Oh crap, we went way past it. Anyway, so I think we will probably do fertilizer a little bit. But I'm going to try to also keep a lot of it. Once our manure and slurry pick up, I will use that mostly. But for now, just to get us started, we will be leasing a fertilizer spreader if we have to, or lime, because I'm going to assume all of our fields are going to need lime. So once we get to that stage, that'll probably be the next episode. Really, this first one, just trying to get everything fed and kind of get it started. And we need to make a decision on our horses soon. We might keep one, maybe two. Oh, looks like our worker's done. All right, let's go to this. Find out where we can pick up our stuff. That's the store. That's where, back behind the store. All right. So this town is pretty cool. There's a popcorn factory here. Maybe down the road we could do something with that. I don't really know. We would have to set a destination. Come on back home, buddy. I wish we had a few things that could make this a little bit faster for us on console. I like that follow me mod that you can get on PC. So you could windrow and they'd follow behind and pick up. We don't get that luxury on console. But if anyone knows how to get an AI to do the baling, that'd be nice, and then I could do the other stuff too. Like, I would much rather windrow and Ted than bale. That's why in most of my other series I use a forge wagon, because I hate picking. This takes forever. Uncle Walter also left us this trailer. I just remembered. I couldn't find it, so I found it though. And this is this thing is great. Like you don't have to do it, just ride up. This is the ideal way to pick up hay, straw, silage, whatever. It's all automatic. Let's see if we can pick this one up right here though. I know it's underneath that. I just want to get all these these are our round bales of hay. Try to get these out of here, so we'll go feed the cattle, and then we will also pick up all those straw bales, and I will get those up there, and we'll put some of them in I think just the cattle and the horses. I'm not sure. I know the sheep don't get them. I don't know. I know cows. I don't know about the horses. The horses are going to stress me out. We're probably going to end up getting rid of them. So I'm pick it up, because this is more of our cattle ranch. So I think that's what we will do. And if I could, so I think that's what we do. Let's take these over here. We'll go unload this up here in our field. It's only 12, so we can fit 24 bales on one. So that's good. So what we'll do, we're going to turn this field out here so what we're going to do though, before we do that, we're going to come in here, save episode 1. We're already selling stuff. So we will, we got to go over there. Let's find out where we got to go. Sorry, horses, but I don't want to deal with you guys. Sell. It's only $180. Sell. Okay, so everything's sold in that barn. So is what we will do. Construction. This is our horse barn. We'll sell that. Okay, now come down here and we will add a, so if we get rid of this, now we don't have that. We have this one over here for that. So I say we do, and we can put this right there. Can we make a place to keep your cows? This building is customized. It is a milk, so we can get milk out of it. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we have all that meadow. Cool. So let's go over here and let's see how many cattle we can put in this pen as well. We can fit 96 cattle. So we will go ahead and I think this is going to be our beef side. No, we'll just mix. We'll do a little bit of Angus. Put 5. And 5. Okay. So now we got all our cattle. We got rid of all those horses. We don't want that. Money's sitting a little low. That's okay. So let me get all this straw picked up. Well, first I'm gonna... Let's get these cows fed real quick with this. Okay, now we'll grab hopefully 3 bales maybe. So we got set up pretty good. We're able to sell a few things, so we'll go in here first to our new cattle barn since they have no food. Okay. Got those guys. Looks like our worker was done with the grass field, so that's good. So really we're not, the meadow we don't have to do, with a meadow they won't need as much food in the winter months, or in the summer months. So like right now, they have the meadow. They really don't need a whole lot of food, but we'll go ahead. Okay. So let's see here. We got our cow barn. They got some hay. So we're good there. Let's go get a little bit of hay for our sheep. We're also going to keep our sheep, and we will, we need to open that. No, we can drop the food off right there. Cool. Sheep will give us some goat milk, or sheep milk, or whatever. Or I don't even know. We might have goats. I don't know. Whatever they are over there, sheep. We should get milk from them and wool. So they should be good. Yeah, they're good. All right. I think that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and pick up all the straw bales off camera, get them all piled up right here where we're at. And I'm going to, we got 6,000 liters there. Let me dump. I think. Yeah, we have, let's see, 6,000 liters. That's about 10,000 total. And we have in here, so we have about 60,000 probably. So I'm going to get this picked up, all these straw bales, and I also am going to get all this hay picked up as well off camera. So pick up the straw bales and I will have the hay all baled up and possibly picked up as well. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you're liking this series, give me a like, subscribe. And that will be all for Second Chance Cattle Ranch. And thank you for watching again. We'll see you next time.